Boom guys, we're back. Good morning. I could get used to this. Mornings in Dubai, man. They just hit different. Just out getting my walk in. Prior to hitting a fasted back workout. I love it. Guys, I wanted to hop on this morning and give you a wee check up from the neck up. And quite frankly, right now where you're at, you have two options. You can one, sit in the sidelines and try wait until something happens, or this is option two, which not everyone's ready to take on board because it involves a little bit of hard work, a little bit of ownership. But option number two is you change your family's fucking bloodline through becoming the very best version of yourself and achieving all the success in which you truly need and want, so you can provide back the best quality life for everyone that you actually care about. And that's what life is, that's what purpose is. But becoming the man that you would admire and giving them back to the world. Become the best version of yourself. I'm going to talk about this today, right? It's about high frequency living. And I'm a massive proponent in this. I try to teach all of my clients this. Some get it straight away, some don't. They kind of need a little bit of like pushing because they don't think that actually makes sense. But in reality, boys, we know ourselves, and I've said this plenty of times on the videos, that you can't think your way into positive action, but you have to act your way into positive thinking. So there's a couple of core habits for reaching a high frequency state, and I believe if you do these habits consistently, with persistence, repetitively, over a long enough period of time, you will build enough momentum up that you will achieve anything that you want in life. And probably for me, over the last year and a half has been the most progressive year of my existence, and it's came down to these habits. So number one is an early wake up time. You have to almost sacrifice yourself to an early wake up because it's extremely uncomfortable. Any time that alarm goes in the morning, guys, you obviously want to snooze, you want to sleep in. It's comfy, it's warm, nothing's really happening. I don't have to get up at 4 a.m. That's the main thing. I don't have to, I want to. Why? It sets me up for the day, it puts me ahead of the day, it allows me to stack a win for the motherfucking day. And it's uncomfortable. And it allows me that amble time in the morning where the world is still asleep for me to work on myself. So the early wake up time is non-negotiable, it has to be done. And see, when you hear the word non-negotiable, you don't negotiate on it, that's what it means. You don't shy away from doing it. That's what it means. On top of that, right, you have to read. You have to read personal development. It could be readings from philosophers, the Stoics, any form of personal development where you could extract wisdom from these teachings, universal laws we'll call them, and learn from those who have the arrows in their back. Learn from those who have done what you want to do, achieve what you want to achieve, and be able to package it in information. So you got to learn. You got to learn from those who have what you want, or learn from those who've experienced things in which you need to now experience without potentially experiencing them yourself. You know, you're not going to go back to ancient Greece and be like Socrates or Caesar or any of that shit. You're not. But luckily enough, we have access to all that knowledge. So it's probably worth listening or learning from those kind of guys. So we've got the early wake up time, we've got the reading. Number three is the workout. You have to elevate your state with a crazy big workout. And it could be boxing, it could be hitting the weights, it could be cardio, it could be anything. I'm just quite interested. The water is extremely blue this morning. But you have to do a massive fucking workout. And you sacrifice your energy in the short term for energy in the long term. A big workout to show yourself, to prove to yourself that you can do what you said you're going to do, challenge yourself, get out your comfort zone physically and mentally, and push yourself. And what that does is builds confidence. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, I'm working on me, I'm developing me, I've got a sick physique, I've got a sick body. That's why guys lack confidence. See, one, don't train hard enough. Like, see, remove the aesthetic outcome from training. I would train just for the instant return of higher energy, higher frequency, and knowing in my heart and my head that I am developing me, building me. And that is fucking huge, guys. That is fucking huge. Then from there, your macros. Building a lean physique is tough. It is. It can be extremely tough. And see when you can go to bed at the end of the night, put your head in the pillow and say, you know what? I nailed every macro bang on today, as close to the T as I possibly could have. I'm going to drop body fat tomorrow. That builds so much confidence. So much confidence, guys. It just puts you in this spot, this place where you're like making progress every single day without fail. And so many guys can't stick to their diet because they don't have enough of a time horizon. They don't give themselves time. They expect for themselves to be super lean, super quick. But it's literally death by 100 tiny cuts. You're never going to chop down the tree with one fell swoop. You just need to chip away at it. Chip away, chip away, chip away. Before you know it, you're where you want to be. Nice and lean, healthy body comp. Even when I don't have like a specific goal, photo shoot, content, fucking bodybuilding, I don't really do any of that stuff. Bird flying low. Don't really do any of that stuff, but I'm just year round always in shape. Why? Because it's a standard. It's just a standard. You could, you know, get the fake tan on, grease up and hang out with the boys and do a photo shoot all lubbed up together. Fuck that. For you just to fall off and not really achieve it. There's a big bug in my screen. For you just to fall off and fucking wank each other off. Fucking baby oil on you. Or you could just hold a standard, stay lean year round. And do what it fucking takes to live a good quality life. There's nothing worse than dieting down only to fall off and then be consumed by guilt and shame and piss yourself off because you can't hold a standard. So you keep it a standard, you make it a year-round thing, always ready, always fucking ready. And then lastly, guys, renounce the vices. Get off the booze, the drugs, the porn, the smoking, all of it. Get off it. Anything that changes your mental state, get off that. It's causing like a cognitive dissonance. It's disconnecting you from who you want to be. It's stopping you being the man you want to be. It's numbing who you want to be, and it's fucking disgusting. So you need to quit that shit. You get off it as fast, as hard as possible. You need to find yourself in a position where you're free. You're rid of vices. You have a structured wake and sleep schedule. You train hard. You're in a consistently fasted state through being in a caloric deficit. You're hitting your macros, hitting your protein, staying lean year round. You're reading and learning from the best, and you're building your best self. And that is what's going to elevate you. Is 5 simple habits that you do every single day, what will put you so far ahead of anyone else. Because some guys have maybe 1 or 2 of them, but having all 5 of them will be the catalyst that you need to be as successful as you want in life. So guys, that's all from me. I'm gonna go hit a motherfucking workout. Monday is here, busiest day of the week. We've got email out, YouTube out, podcast will go out. We've got client calls, acquisition calls, we've got check-ins. From fucking dusk until dawn, dawn until dusk, guys. We don't miss. I'm gonna be bringing it, man. I'm gonna be fucking bringing my best self to the table every single day, helping you guys help yourself through. Not just giving you the meal plan, not giving you the training plan, but giving you the mindset. Because whatever fucking shit that... Love you and leave you. Camera's about to die. Loads of free stuff. Head over, grab some. See you in the next one. Much love. Catch.